Hello, 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 good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Iratus, Lord of the Dead. My name is Saiken. Today we are continuing the Iratus, Lord of the Dead playthrough, and it is time for yet another quest. We got a main team. Main team seems solid. It's the one that we're going to use to finish the game, if we make it to the end. But let's first of all go into the quest. It is not unusual for your armies to run into armored resistance in the halls of the sanctuary, yet you were expecting knights, not a mob of angry dwarves. It seems a few had managed to avoid the purge, and with cries of bloody vengeance, they rush at your shambling troops in order to extract payoff for what they for what you did to their kin. Well, we face them, and it seems like quite a bit of enemies. Oh, wow. Elite Hammerer. We haven't fought against Hammerers that often. The Musketeers sucked, but the Geomancer sucked even more. So, Geomancer it is, my dude. Buffing our main damage dealer. Alright, let's go. Still giving a buff to all of them. And that's one down. And whilst we're at it, that's two down. Fantastic. Still need to get rid of all of the blocks, but I'm sure we can do that. So, Hammerers are not very good at precision, so might as well debuff them. We are buffing the Dark Knight, who by the way needs to heal, so we gotta find a way there.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
Wow, that was ugly. Healing just a little bit. An earlier heal would have been good, but it is what it is. The debuff also takes all of the wards away. I almost completely forgot about that. So their 3 wards really don't mean a whole lot. Good, well, 4 elites down before anything happened. Nice. Got the tomb. Whatever rage the dwarves may feel pales into comparison of yours. Your minions and magic tear them into pieces. In a few moments, they made for an amusing diversion, but now it's time to continue. That is true, but before we continue, let's put that in here so that we can get more talents.
Well, even more than previously.
I think
through transformation
we're filling up alchemy as well, just so that everything works out well. Let's get a little bit of vigor, shall we? One of that, and maybe 2 skulls.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
That fills the Dark Knight almost to full, which means I don't need to worry about it. We can either go for more hit points, which this is the absolute maximum hit point, so might as well take it. The Ghoul, on the other hand, I don't know. I mean, more initiative certainly is a good idea. We could also go for just a bit more of evasion. You know, base stats upgrade is also fine. Here we would want to have another ward. And here we're just waiting for yet another ward. We are a little bit low on actual upgrades that are better than green. We have a couple of green upgrades, but legendary and rare is indeed rare unless you're using parts in order to upgrade quality. I'm aware that I can do that, but that also means our gluttonous tongues are worth less. Okay, let's fill up the mana over time, because currently we're not in a good place. Werewolf gets a buff. I like it.
Maybe I'll craft this one into
That's a straight up
furniture.
kill. A violation. The Inquisitor is going to be next. But of course not when there is a knight. Let's debuff the knight. Thank you. Wait, this ignite is... okay, it's not that holy ignite that deals crazy amount of damage. It's just a moderate amount of damage. I've forgotten to use Dark Moon, by the way, which is crazy if you think about it. Good, given that we have forgotten to use that, might as well just hit the knight. Remove the wards here, because with that breaker, wards do no longer count, right? Don't count, so our werewolf can go to town. Buff the vampire. And finally, there's the crit. And we do have enough rage. Heal up. And since we've debuffed everything, we're good. Might as well heal up as well. Oh, I can tell you, someone is going to be very, very unhappy, lad. Rebuffing the werewolf, and he's now going to jump. Okay.
Soon this world will be mine.
Fantastic. We're at 50 mana. That's good enough. We have one more fight before I suppose the end boss is coming. We have so much stuff that might as well build everything up. Let's get a ghoul, which I think was here.
Remember to not drool over their
I've not looked
body
at
part.
the cemetery for a while, which was a mistake. So that is full. Library we can't because we don't have an unfrozen. Here, what's the last one? Black Widow. Yeah, we can't do that as well, but we could theoretically upgrade this. But I mean, who cares at that point, because we're not going to need the upgraded building. Is there anything else that we can do? I think this here, so that our minions are full mana, full hit points.
Hands.
Oh, we're already at the end boss. Okay, never mind. Well, don't need that. I would need the best item for the last battle, which likely is, I assume it's a long battle, so we're going to get 10 mana each turn. Or alternatively, our first mana spell is completely for free. Good. We're getting distillation, or distilling. And let's level that up.
Will do nicely.
Cool. So also, since this here, I assume, will carry over as a passive buff, we're going to take Armor and Resistance for everyone, because the hit points are already stacking. I'll keep the Golden Rose, that's okay. That's good. I mean, we do have really good equipment. Say what you want. Say what you want. So the question is, are we ready for that final encounter? I think we're just going to get some more mana.
Behold my work.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Dump a few stat points, because we don't need them later. Might as well use them now. The Grand Magister is a man of unrivaled power and a heart of ice. It was under his oversight that the bargain with the dwarven alchemist was struck. The suffering he caused did not trouble his sleep, even as he makes plans to wage war against other nations and races. In the end, he got a war, but not the one he wanted. Iratus proved to be cunning and a deadly foe, forcing the Magister to take action personally. He will use every last tool, every sacred incantation, every scrap of the Order's vast reserves to end the Necromancer in person. Then the people will flock to him, their savior, and he will lead them as their savior and saint. All right. Elite champion. The Magister, 1,200 hit points. Modest. Then we got a shield bearer. And we got a royal gunner. Don't like it. I don't like a lot of it. I think we're starting with a shield bearer, frankly. Good. How about extra
Madness manifest.
and a sweet heal for our werewolf. Werewolf comes in. We're having Dark Moon the next turn. Shield bearer, almost dead. Shield bearer.
One less annoyance in the world.
Okay. By the way, we started, I think, in a little bit of a random setup. It's atypical. The Dark Knight started way further behind. Okay, wait, what's this? 50% chance to redirect an attack to standing ahead of him. At the start of next turn, deals 300% to chosen minion. Okay, we need to get away from here. Chosen minion or chosen location? That's like what? 130, how much the ghoul still would have hit points left. This is a debuff, met with quite a bit of damage actually. We need to switch positions. On the other hand, the ghoul is potentially the best person to take that damage. So, might as well. We can't break the stance. We already figured out that that is one of our big problems. Now we do have another issue because the ghoul is injured. All minions receive less damage.
Fate within flames.
Need to get mana back, but so far we're fine.
Stand in with the rest.
Fantastic. So that's at least one start right there. And a good hit onto the front line. Let's try to debuff the Magister, just in case he might miss. I don't think that that will happen, but you know, if or you know. Rather. Triple hit. We get mana back, that's good. We definitely need to eat. Full heal. And let's snack this guy.
Kind of
So we're back to the Happy Meal. Grand Magister doesn't have any armor. I think we're just continuing to pound on him because 200 points of damage are nice. Very, very nice. He's already at half hit points. I would have guessed that it would have been a tougher battle overall. Points of damage. Okay, well, Buff the Werewolf, the name of the game for now. Extra turn, so that we keep the full moon. That's a bit low on the damage end.
Madness manifest. This will be
that is more like it, probably. There's for sure a second phase. This guy is just going out like that. See, I called it. It was too easy. That was not. It was just too easy. Like, my gamer senses basically told me, listen, my dude, listen. That's not going to be that easy. You're trying to beat the end boss. Of course he's going to be disgustingly strong. Okay, keep our buffs running for now.
So, this is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like? Yeah, pathetic.
Very good. Shield bearer, standard bearer is taking a couple of hits. What is that debuff? Wait. Increases damage dealt, damage received increase. No, that's not happening. Very good. We are simply removing your Stupid debuffs. And we need to heal a little bit, so... There we go. We need to keep our main damage dealer buffed. So that has highest priority. Down.
This easy.
And let's take the front line down. Moderate damage. Could have been better. Wait. Beginning of the next turn deals damage to all minions depending on the current amount of Iratus' wrath. Which means we gotta spend the wrath? Question mark? That won't be a problem, my dude. That will not be a problem. Ref is nice and empty. Spending the last of it just to lay a trap.
Yeah.
Should have put that trap on position number 1, by the way. That was a slight mistake there. Alright, we're gaining some mana. I like what I'm seeing. Are we still buffed? Yes, barely so. Buffing the knight. Then, gotta get a bit further to the front. $20 luck and critical damage increase. That's perfect. And we are continuing to actually go to town on him. Let's debuff him further. He's at 50% accuracy. The change redo starts to be a tiny bit annoying. I will very much enjoy staying at the same position and not always change around. Okay, let's see. We still receive a free action, so might as well move to that. Rebuff. And this will get us to position 1 once he strikes.
Give them no mercy.
Debuff increases damage. Yeah.
End of magic.
Right away. It's not happening. Not on my watch, my dude. There we go. Unfortunately not a crit, but that's okay. A little bit extra damage. Not sure why we can't pick up talents. 2 hits. Why is he taking increases damage dealt, receives damage reduced? Okay, so he's just ignoring some of the damage we're giving to him. Continue to debuff so that he does not hit. And we need to spend our wrath again. I see how it is.
Your frail bodies fail you.
And he misses his super attack. Goes back into the stance. We can continue to debuff him. The debuffs actually, now that I know that it stacks, actually super good. Okay, phase 3.
Mop up the gore.
Okay.
I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
Couple of upgraded items, but nothing like crazy. I was halfway expecting that we would see just even further upgraded stats, but even further upgraded weapons, but that was not the case. I was wrong. So is this the end of the game? With our level 54 troop?
Sorry to keep you waiting. Had to slaughter a couple thousand armored meat bags on my way here, but you know how it is. After all, how could I forget my beloved foes, Oh, I was thinking of having a little party to celebrate my victory, and I came here to hand out your invitations personally. You who once defied me and imprisoned me will now call me master. Obey! What is the meaning of this?
You have done well. The potential for corruption lies in all life. And when it grows too great, only the Avatar of Death can provide the cure. This once noble order has become a poison for the soul and a blight upon the land. And now that it is gone, life can begin anew. Return to your grave, for your work here is done.
You aim to deny me my rightful kingdom?
Yours will be a kingdom of peace. Your name will be honored and feared until you are needed again. Take my offer, Necromancer, or resist. Your fate is already woven.
Fate? A necromancer knows much about fate. Would you like me to tell you what it is? Death. It is the inescapable end that awaits all mortals. Especially the sanctimonious idiots who presume to use me. I am nobody's puppet. I am the puppet master, and in death you will all dance upon my strings.
Oh, they left it open. whether or not... Well, I mean, it would be really a good story if he then comes back down and needs to do it again. Alright, so, I mean... we won everything. Now we can play Eternal Harvest. What's the difference? Minions don't recover vigor. Iratus doesn't recover mana out of battle. Graveyard efficiency is constantly decreasing. Okay. Okay, so you basically need to keep up with the graveyard as a additional way of making it more difficult. Listen, this was the blind playthrough of Iratus, Lord of the Dead. I had a blast. It was a very, very nice game. Thoroughly enjoyed the fights. The idea of the Necromancer and all of the different minions, tested them out. That was really, really fun. If you like the playthrough, I'm more than happy to take up the gloves of the Necromancer once again, and then we're going through Eternal Harvest. I don't know what the numbers mean, but I assume it's just getting more difficult. So we could maybe do Eternal Harvest 5, I don't know. That could be something that we could do, and if you really like it, I might also get the DLC, and we're taking a look at the last 2 or 3 classes that are missing. For now, I sign out, because this was a fun experience. I really liked the game. I hope you did so as well. See you all in the next episode, and have a good one. Bye bye, guys.